dream. A dream that would never fail. My present situation notwithstanding. It is a mere passing cloud. Every mighty king was once a crying baby. Every great tree was once a tiny seed. Every tall building was once on a paper. And so is my dream. This journey seems so long, and yet I will not waver. The path has stones all over, but I will not give up. Things doesn't seem to work my way. I will never be in dismay. For there's one thing I know. Every day of my life is a page in my history. Every step that I take is a move to my glorious destiny. And so indeed is my dream. It's not where I am, but where I'm going that matters. My future has nothing to do with my past nor present. The hurt that I've had has made me stronger and better. The inner courage within me doesn't rose. It's just whispers. And so is my dream. Now listen. Listen carefully to the words of wisdom. Pay attention to the voice of reason. Stop watching your dream go down the drain. Never allow them to be swept by the rain. Fight. Fight fearlessly, like a wounded lion. For it's not about who you are, but how you see yourself. So dream. Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Also, I heard something. I was wondering what's going on. You're early. Guys, it's a whole performance here. You're very welcome.
Thank you.
It's great to have you here.
Thank you.
All right, so I'm just catching my breath and descending from what I've just experienced. Ladies and gentlemen, What's Cooking? You're very welcome to What's Cooking right here on Channel 1 TV. My name is Apiorkor, and I'll tell you who my guest is. I need to collect my thoughts because I'm lost in her world of words at the moment. But clearly, she's a beautiful young lady. She's extremely talented, and she knows how to cook. So when we come back, we'll delve right into the meal. We'll tell you what she's cooking. We'll have conversations with the lovely Innocentia. Don't forget this show is sponsored by Tasty Tom Ufakakra na ye bebre, and as well Kivo Hot Pepper. And they've got lots of interesting things. I'll be telling you that as we progress with our cooking. Let's go for a break, and when we return, we get cooking. What's Cooking, and you're still watching Channel 1 TV. My name is Apiorkor. Now it's time for me to introduce my guest. If you missed the intro of the show, then you missed the whole production, really, because Innocentia is extremely talented. She's a young poet. She does a lot of other things too, and I'm sure we'll talk about that. But she delivered a stellar spoken word piece, and I think that you know, just go back on YouTube, follow our channels, and then see what she did. All right. Now, don't forget that this show is proudly sponsored by Kivo Hot Pepper, and Kivo has a range of things. Apart from the pepper that's really potent and gives you the kick you need in your meals, Kivo has what I like to call the triple threat. All right, and it's got onions, garlic in there. There's one more. What is it? Ginger. It's such a powerful spice. You use a little bit of it and you're set. And then they also have the rosemary powder, which I keep saying is pretty revolutionary. Now, if you use rosemary as a spice, the dried rosemary in particular, you realize that especially when you make your jollof and that kind of thing, there are always these little sticks left in it. So you have the flavor of the rosemary, but now you have to battle with these green sticks. The rosemary powder takes away that headache. Okay, so Kivo Hot Pepper, they're doing some great stuff. And Tasty Tom Ufakakra na ye bebre, your original enriched tomato mix. Use it for your stew, your soup, you name it, they've got you. Anything tomato based, Tasty Tom is there to serve you the tomatoes the way you need them to be served. All right. Now, in Essentia, we are making yam balls. Right. So I see the yam. I see some. This is flour.
Yes.
Okay. What kind of flour is it? Yeah. No, feel free. Just normal flour.
Yes.
Like the kind of flour you use to bake bread.
Yes, please.
Okay. Onions.
Yes.
And then
Milk.
Okay. Oil.
Yes.
Butter. Okay. And pepper. Scotch bonnet peppers, as we call them. And then some salt too. Okay. So why did you choose to make yam balls? Is it something you make often?
Yes.
Yeah. Why?
They taste very good.
So you learned how to make it yourself.
Yes.
Okay. And then let's talk a little bit about you. How old are you?
Please, I'm 10 years.
You're 10 years old. How old were you when you started doing poetry?
5 years.
5 years. So you've been doing this for 5 years.
Yes, please.
And you write poetry. You
Yes.
write your own pieces.
Yes.
So how did you discover the talent?
I was watching a program on TV3 that's called The Talented Kids.
Yes.
A certain girl called Nakia came to
Yes.
perform, and it was splendid. So I chose poetry.
That's your art. Beautiful. Wonderful. So we'll talk more about you and what you do, but let's start cooking. So where do we begin? This is your kitchen. I'm here to help. Where do we
Okay.
start? We have some aprons here as well. So let me get them. Okay. So I'll give you the bright orange one since you're nice and bright. Okay. Let me help you. Or you can do it. Okay. She's an expert. Okay. So what are we going to start with?
Let's restart with the yam.
The yam? Okay. Do you have a special way that you peel it?
Yes.
You do? Okay. So we'll do that. The knives are here. Do you use a special kind of knife or anything like that? No. Any knife works?
Yes.
Okay. So this one is fine? Is this okay?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll start with this one. So how do you do it? What's your special way?
First, we wash the yam.
Okay. Oh, okay. So let's go and wash the yam. With just water?
Yes.
Okay.
Then the knife.
So just wash the yam with water, just like
Yes.
this.
After that, then
Okay. And then,
yes.
okay. So should I bring it back here so that we peel it?
No, you just.
You do it here. You want to do it here? Okay. Do you want us to cut it a bit first?
Yes.
It's very big. Okay, so let me cut it into half for you. Okay. Should I cut it again? Or
Please, no.
this is fine.
Yes.
Okay. So start with this. So let me give you a bowl so you can feel free. Okay, so we're peeling the yam. Who taught you how to peel yam?
My mother.
Your mother?
But I'm not an expert.
So I'm helping Innocentia. The yam is big, it's bigger than her. So I'm helping her. And we've cut off the head of the yam. We can plant it later, right?
Yeah.
So for those who don't know, how yam works. When you cut off the head, you can plant this. This is a seed, basically. Sasha is washing the yam while I peel this one. You washed it, okay. So I'm almost done with this one. I'll wash this too. So you can just peel and then wash them together. Okay. So we finished peeling our yam. So we're just going to throw the yam peels away. Oh, you can start. Go ahead. It's your kitchen. I'm just supporting you. So feel free. So how often do you make the yam balls?
Twice.
Twice. So after this, we're going to cook the yam.
Yes.
Okay. Let me find it for you. Now we finished chopping our yam into cubes. Okay, so what are we doing next?
Now we wash it.
Okay. You want to wash it again?
Yes.
Okay. Why?
There are some dirt in it, so you need to wash them so that they can get out.
They can get out. Okay. So then we should use this bowl?
Yes.
Okay. So I should pour it inside for you.
Yes.
Okay. And then we take it to the sink.
Yes.
Okay. Can you carry it? Hey, you're strong.
Then wash it tight, then we pour water in it, then we boil it.
So how do you know it's clean enough? You'll see it. You know.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So go ahead.
So we pour water inside.
Pour water in here.
Here.
How much water?
Half of it.
Is that okay?
She has some. Yes, okay.
Okay. So now we have enough water in our pot.
So
And
you
we've
need
washed
to
it, yeah. So I should put
boil
off.
it.
So we are boiling it first.
Yes.
Okay, so let me put it here. So I'll boil fast. Okay. Meanwhile, we are washing our yam.
Yes.
Okay. There's another bowl here. So while we wash, you can put it inside.
Okay. So when I wash it, then I put it inside here.
Okay. We are just washing with water.
Yes.
Do you have siblings?
Please, yes.
How many?
2.
2. Are you the eldest or you have older siblings?
I'm the eldest.
Hey, you're the firstborn.
Yes.
That's why you've been cooking.
Yes.
So how do your siblings feel when they see you perform? How old are they?
One is a baby and the other one is 5 years.
Okay. So when they see you performing, how do they feel? Well, the baby can't talk, but the
Yes,
one who is
but-
5,
Yeah.
is it a boy or a girl?
A boy.
Okay, so you're a brother.
Yes.
Does he get excited?
Yes. He wish he could follow me.
Yeah. So are you teaching him?
Yes.
Okay, so now does the water need to boil first, or we can put the yam inside?
The water needs to
It
boil.
needs to boil. Okay. So while we're waiting for the water to boil, what else can we do?
We then start chopping our onions and
Okay.
pepper.
Okay.
So
So how are we chopping them?
chop them into 2. We divide them.
Okay.
Then start chopping.
So are we cutting it very small, or how are we doing?
Yes. Just cutting it small.
Okay. Why?
If you cut them big, when you are rolling it, it won't be like too this one. Me, I like cutting it small.
You like cutting it small?
Yeah,
Okay.
you can prefer to cut it big if you want to.
Okay. So you want everything to be in the yam bowl. You
Yes.
don't want it to be sticking out and all that. Okay. So the water has to boil, like it has to really start boiling, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Before we can pour the yam in.
Okay. The pepper is here. Should I bring it here for you?
Yes. So you don't need too much onion. We
Pardon?
don't need too much onion.
Okay, then. So
So the-
we have enough.
Yes.
Okay. So now we're going to cut the pepper.
Yes.
Okay.
So this is supposed to be in there.
I should throw this away.
Yes, please.
I'm curious to see how you're cutting the pepper. So just like that.
Yes.
Okay. What school do you go to?
Alpha Suska Kids College.
Okay, where is it?
It's located at Boom,
Okay.
KKME.
That's my hometown. Yeah.
Okay.
So what class are you in now?
Class 5.
Okay. What are your favorite subjects?
Maths and science.
Interesting. Not English?
Small.
Small. But I thought because you're a writer you like English. But not necessarily.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you like about math and science?
Maths. One thing I like about maths is the addition, subtraction, fractions, and yeah, the ratio.
What do you like about them?
It's very simple.
Oh, hey, you're a sharko. Some people would disagree with you. But that's good. And then what about science?
Science is about facts
Okay.
and also learn more about what you think it is.
Okay. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so we've chopped the onions and the pepper. Is there anything else we have to prepare while the yam is boiling?
No, we need to wait for the yam to finish cooking.
And then we take them. So we need 20 minutes for the yam.
Yes.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is Still What's Cooking. I'm here with Innocentia. She's a very talented, intelligent young lady. We're making yam balls, and we still have more conversations to have. Let's go for a break. By the time we come back, I'm sure our yam will be cooked, and then we get into the making of the actual yam balls. We'll be right back.
Once upon a time, in the heart of Accra, a man in his fancy car sought directions. But oh, the Ghanaian way.
Hello, bro. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Can you please show me where the Presby Church is?
Oh, sure. Go straight. Turn left at the big mango tree with the broken branches with most of the mangoes falling. Right after that tree, there is a watches cellar. If you reach, ask there. Anybody will show you.
Play into one young Sana. When the Black Stars stick to the field, every Ghanaian becomes a coach. Why Fatika want to be dribble? The coach must go. The sacred cue for our beloved Gobe. As we wait patiently, rehearsing the perfect vibe.
Have you at it? Mami Gobe Nubi, the Kokono. One Ugarino. May I say that we want.
These, my dear ones, are some few moments that makes our Ghana truly special.
And as we share these stories, let us also remember a plate of lele rice, connecting our hearts through the flavors of our culture. Lele rice, ye nimno free tete. This advert is FDA approved.
Tasty Tom tomato mix. Ofa kakra. Na ye bebre. Fa kakra yang kwani stew dodo a ope.
Tasty Tom dear, it will surely give you value for money. Steak and little is enough to get our desired quantity of stew and soup, and it doesn't color your meat or chicken.
Tasty Tom tomato mix into. Me handwriting and sada. Senande dene dia sa net into customers bar never.
I don't compromise on the quality of my food. Use Tasty Tom enriched tomato mix. This advert is FDA approved.
Playing for your country, easy. Scoring, easy. Avoiding injuries, easy. Winning, easy. But you know what be easy now? Kivo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Aye easy. It gets everything inside. Gary, creamer, sugar, roasted granules. Just add water, then sharp my soakings make ready. Taste and energy, made easy. I'm a match winner, but the real champion is Kivo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Champion taste.
This advert is FDA approved.
Welcome back. It's Still What's Cooking right here on Channel 1 TV. My name is Apiorkor, and I'm here with the lovely Innocentia. Now, before we went on the break, we were boiling our yam because we're getting ready to make some delicious yam balls. And we'll get into that shortly, but please don't forget to try out my sponsors. Tasty Tom, Ufa Kakra, Na Ye Bebre. They rule the market. I mean, yeah, you can come for me, I said it. When it comes to tomato paste, they know how to do it. They've got the consistency right, and you can use the Tasty Tom enriched tomato mix for pretty much anything you need tomato paste or a tomato base for. They've got it on lockdown. And Kivo hot pepper, they don't just have the powdered red pepper anymore. They have the rosemary powder, and then they have what I call the triple threat: garlic, ginger, onion, in a nice little packet that you can use for anything that you're cooking. And then they also have a stew spice. So, you know, some people, especially the men, I'm throwing shade. They don't know what spices to use. Like, should I use, God, what should I use? If you use the stew spice, Kivo, the hot pepper stew spice, you're sorted. It will taste good, and you can impress whatever girl you're trying to impress. I said it. Now, Innocentia, we're making yam balls. So is our yam ready?
Yes.
Do you think it's ready?
Yes.
Okay, so what do? We take it off the fire.
Yes.
So how should we go about it?
When you take it off the fire, then we pour the water out.
Okay. So we'll do that. Okay. Tots.
You need to be careful with the water.
Yes, ma'am.
So then we cool it for 5 minutes.
Just for 5 minutes. So I shouldn't cover it anymore because we
Yeah.
want it to be cool. Okay. So when it's cool, what are we going to do?
When we finish cooling up, when it's done cooling up, then we mash it.
Okay, we're going to mash it. So what are we going to use to mash it?
The tapoli.
We use a tapoli. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll do it in one of these bowls. We'll mash it in one of these bowls.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I'll bring the tapoli soon. Assault and our friends behind the camera are going to get us one.
Okay. So we cool it down. Now it's time to mash it.
It's time to mash it. Okay, so I brought the masher. This can work?
Yes.
Okay, so you said we can either use this or
The tapoli.
Okay. The tapoli is the pestle that we use to grind things in the local earthenware bowl that we have here, what we call a sanka or aiwa, or they have their names. Okay.
Yes.
So how are we doing it? Do we mash it here or we mash it? Okay.
So it is time for us to mash it. We are not going to add salt because we've added salt already.
Okay.
This time I'm just going to mash it.
Okay.
So
So just like that.
yeah. I'm not good in mashing it.
So do you want it to be very smooth?
Yeah. Okay, so I think it's time for us to now use our butter.
Okay. So add butter to it.
Yeah.
Let me wash my hands. So how do you know that it's time to add the butter?
Because I can see all is mashed.
Okay. So all is mashed. All the cubes have been mashed.
Yes.
Okay. So the butter is here.
The butter, you don't have to use plenty.
Okay.
I think you need to add small.
I should add small.
Yes.
Is that enough?
Yes.
Okay. So what does the butter do?
The butter makes it like you could get the taste in
Okay.
it.
So we mash?
So we stir it.
Okay, we stir it.
There was a time my trainer asked my mother if I could cook.
And then what did she say?
And my mother was like, he should come and I should cook for him and he will taste it.
So you made the yam balls? Or what
No,
did you
I
cook?
did rice and stew.
Rice and stew. Was it
Yes.
bean stew?
No, beef stew.
Beef stew.
Yes.
So you can make beef stew too.
Yeah.
Hey.
If only my mother guides me.
Your mother has helped you a lot.
Yes. So I think we could add our milk.
Okay. We're adding milk now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the milk, when you're adding it, you need to add it little by little.
Okay. Why?
Not all. Otherwise, when you add all, you will not get it how you want it.
Okay. You don't want it to mix. It won't mix
Yes.
properly.
You don't want it to be sandy and
Okay.
also,
Okay. So I should mix it.
yeah.
Okay. So we're not going to put the milk and the flour on it yet?
Yes. Unless you are now coming to fry it.
Okay. So for now we just...
So you can do it either the circle form or like a log.
Like a log. Okay. Which one do you prefer?
I prefer the circle.
You prefer the circle? Why? You just like the circles?
Yes.
So how long does it take you to write one poem?
Sometimes 1 or 2 hours.
Okay. Yeah. So do you usually know what you're going to write about? Like, do you have a sketch before you start writing, or you just write and you go straight?
Sometimes I just write.
Okay. And then other times
Yeah, I go straight.
you go straight. Okay. Do you do research for your poems?
Some of them,
Okay. Like which ones?
like peace, about our school, girl child education.
Okay. So how do you go about your research?
When I'm going to research, sometimes my mother will tell me she doesn't have data, so I can't research.
And then what do you do then?
Sometimes I take a sheet of paper.
Okay.
Then I write the words, the new words I find that I don't understand.
Okay.
And I write them and put them under my pillow.
Why do you put them under your pillow?
So that when I wake up, I'll be able to remember that this is the word I wrote.
Interesting. So how do you combine, because you have to study exams, you write exams.
Yes.
How do you combine your schoolwork with your profession, as you're a professional poet? Yeah. How do you combine the two?
When I go to school, I'll learn and do all this stuff. So when I get free chance, then sometimes I take my poem along with me.
To school?
Yes.
Okay.
So when I get free chance, then I read it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that means that you have to manage your time very well.
Yes.
Okay. But are you involved in any activities at school apart from your main class subjects and all that?
Yeah. Like music class
Okay.
and dancing class, ballet class,
Okay.
a whole lot.
You do a lot.
Yeah.
You do a lot. What do you learn in music class? Do you learn how to play an instrument? Do you sing?
Yeah, I learn how to play an instrument.
Okay.
That's the keyboard.
The keyboard. Okay.
Yeah.
So you can play the keyboard a little?
Yes.
Or very well?
Not professional.
Not professional. Hey, but they are saying not professional means you can play, but you don't consider yourself a professional.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could play the keyboard.
I could play.
You can. So
Yes.
do you want to take that also seriously to the next level?
Yes.
Okay. What kinds of songs or what kind of music do you like to play?
The one we've been playing at school now.
Okay.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, and
And all those ones. But if you could play one song, like a song that you could learn how to play, which song would it be?
Abide with me.
Abide with me.
It is well.
Okay. So
Angels
you like
we have
hymns.
heard
So
on high.
you like hymns.
Yes.
Interesting. Okay. Okay, so what do we do?
So now, what we are going to do is we'll put the balls inside
Okay.
like this.
Inside the flower.
Yes.
Okay.
You need to switch hands.
Okay. Oh, so that the milk doesn't get all over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then put it back inside
Put it back
the
in the flour.
flour.
Okay.
Then you fry.
Okay.
You need to get another bowl and put it in
And
it
put it
so that
inside.
the oopsie, I think it's slipping. So you need to get another bowl. Then
Okay.
you could put it in it.
Okay, so we need another bowl or plate, please. Okay. So we dip the ball in the flour, then in the milk, and then bring it back to the flour.
You can also use breadcrumbs if
Okay.
you like. And also you can just fry it.
You can just fry it.
Yes.
Nothing will happen. I know some people also use egg to coat it, but you
Yes.
prefer to use the milk.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, you can try some.
Well, don't worry, I'll go and get some gloves and do.
Try the
Let me check the oil.
When it turns like brownish golden color.
Okay. Like a golden brown, or you want it dark?
Like golden brown.
Golden brown. Yeah. All right, so our yam balls are almost ready. Just about. Okay, we have a plate for when they are set. Thank you. I'm going to put some tissue in here. Miss Ansha, come have a look. So just a little bit more, right?
Okay.
A little bit more.
It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah. So you remove the and when you're done, remove and scooping all of them. Then you scoop the flour
from the top, the bits that are okay. So Essential says that when we finish frying each batch, like this batch that we're almost done with, the yam balls, some of the flour, bits of yam, they're floating on top of the oil. So we have to scoop all of them and take them out. And voila! Nice golden brown yam balls. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, let's go for a break. And when we come back, we'll sit down, we'll eat, and we'll have some conversations. This is What's Cooking. We'll be right back.
After this fufu and pepper soup, I go score goals like them the dash points.
Kivo 100% natural hot pepper. Good for your jollof, stew, soup, shito, spaghetti, and noodles. Kivo hot pepper. Moko show.
I'm a match winner, but the real champion is Kivo 100% natural hot pepper. Champion taste.
This advert is FDA approved.
Once upon a time, in the heart of Accra, a man in his fancy car sought directions. But oh, the Ghanaian way.
Hello, bro. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Can you please show me where the Presby Church is?
Oh, sure. Go straight. 10 left at the big mango tree with the broken branches with most of the mangoes falling. Right after that tree, there is a watches cellar. If you reach, ask there. Anybody will show you.
When the Black Stars take to the field, every Ghanaian becomes a coach. Why Fatika want to be dribble? The coach must go. The sacred cue for our beloved Gobe. As we wait patiently, rehearsing the perfect vibe.
Have you acted? Mami Gobe nubi. The coco one Garino.
These, my dear ones, are some few moments that makes our Ghana truly special.
And as we share these stories, let us also remember a plate of lily rice, connecting our hearts through the flavors of our culture. Lily rice, ye nimno free tete. This advert is FDA approved.
Playing for your country, enye easy. Scoring, enye easy. Avoiding injuries, enye easy. Winning, enye easy. But you know what be easy now? Kivo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Aye easy. It gets everything inside. Gary, creamer, sugar, roasted groundnuts. Just add water, then sharp my soakings make ready. Taste and energy, made easy. I'm a match winner, but the real champion is Kivo 4-in-1 Gary mix. Champion taste.
This advert is FDA approved.
We're almost done with our time here on What's Cooking today. And I've been cooking up a very cute storm with Inno the poet, or Innocentia. Her friends call her Inno. Inno the poet is her stage name. So she has a lot of names that we can choose from. But she has taught us how to make her version of yam balls. And it's such a simple recipe, but okay, let me not give it away. I'm not supposed to have tasted it yet. She doesn't even know I ate some. But please remember that the show is sponsored by Tasty Tomufa Kakra, Naye Bebre, and Kivo Hot Pepper. Now we're joined at the dining table by Inno's trainer, manager. James is here. Hi, James.
Hi,
how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you too. Welcome.
What's it like managing this girl, this beautiful young talent?
Okay, so managing Inno has been nothing but the best because each day, even if we shout at her for doing the wrong thing, she still finds a way of talking to you and all that.
The way she's giving you side eye. Please pass this to James. But how did you meet her?
Oh, okay. I think I met through church.
Okay.
Yes. And then ever since I spoke to the parents, and they also told me, they also had interest in poetry. So if I can, because me myself, I'm a dancer. Yes, from childhood, very young.
So you understand creativity.
Yes.
But how old are you now?
Now I'm 24.
Okay, so you're young yourself.
Yes.
You're young yourself. But I find it interesting how you've dedicated your time, because I see that you don't just work with,
Sure.
You work with other young people.
Yeah.
And you dedicating your time and your effort. Actually taking some. Hey, you that you cooked it. The cook must eat all.
Yeah.
But dedicating your time, your energy, and even your resources to grooming people who are younger than you, I think it's amazing.
Yes.
But how did you get into that?
I think I discovered this whole thing when I completed SHS, whereby I had to choose between my tertiary school and then this talent. Even though right now I'm trying to cope with both. My parents, especially my mom, didn't allow me to, because she'll be like, I have to study, further up my education and all that. But I also see this, because honestly, I told my friends that I understood this work, that when you are working, you are not supposed to wake up going to work and you are stressed. This work, when you call me around 1 a.m., I'll come and then deliver, and I'm happy. Yes, I'm happy about it. I don't feel like it's heavy on me. So I believe that is what I call work. Work shouldn't be someone pressuring you to do something, someone is looking at you and all that. Yeah, so I think that is what I'm doing. I don't find any difficulty, even though there are problems here and there, but in all, I find solutions, and then God also helps me out and all that. Yeah.
What has it been like working with James?
It's very fun and exciting.
It's like a big brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are some of the things that he's taught you that you'll never forget, no matter how far and how high you go?
When he teach me, he's very understandable and he's very funny.
So, how often do you meet? How do you work on the training?
Okay, so initially it was only her. Yes, it was only her. So what I do is I have all the time for me. I don't go anywhere. I had to move from my place to their home, and then I wait for her to.
Hi. How you doing?
Yes, please, yeah, fine.
Tell me what it is.
What do you think it is?
It looks like Agbalika.
It's whatever you think it is.
You think so? Give me a plate, let me see what it is.
I don't have a plate.
Oh, you don't? No, but this is my neighbor's house. I know where to find it. I know where to find anything and everything. Hello.
So this one's This one's I told that.
No, I'll pick it up with my
fully prepared.
Yes. Okay, looks like yam balls. Well, now I feel it. If it was Agbalika, I'll see some coconut something around. Anyway, Charlie, thanks for cooking something like this.
Can I continue my conversation?
Please go ahead. Please go ahead. No.
Please, my neighbor.
Yes.
Who calls himself the Taster General?
Oh, okay.
We even asked what are their names, where are they from?
Hello. What's your name?
I'm Innocentia.
Innocentia. Rapping?
It's James Amate.
Oh, James!
Yes, please.
Amate?
Yes.
Wow! James sounds familiar. Yeah. Somebody I know.
Is that your name in real life?
Real life. I'm Apostle James.
Oh my gosh. That's blasphemy, you know? But yes, so what's the training like? What's the routine like? So, because she's a student herself, you're a student yourself.
Yes,
so how do you do it?
So right now what we do is I miss them from especially here Thursday and Fridays. Yes, and then that one is after school. I think the time is from 4 p.m. to 6. Then I leave her. Yes. So even today, I have another class at Ashaman.
Wow.
So and I do home services. Those who are interested, I try to go.
So what do you teach? So this is performance?
Yes, because I do poetry. I do poetry and then dance, being it's cultural dance and then the street dance, which is the Afrobeat and all those ones. Yeah.
So you're in school and you're earning money. Hey James.
Please serve yourself some juice. Some juice.
Oh, okay.
Nice. That's interesting. So how did the parents meet you? For her, you met her in church. Is it still church, or as you go around, you also find other parents who are interested?
I think it's because of most of the times when I go, people see on telly, you'll be like, oh, okay, Then they will sometimes call from wherever they are. Oh, I know this girl, and this is her mom. Then I think from her mom, they will direct the people to me. Yes, but literally, I've now get people that comes to me directly. Yes.
Interesting. No, relax. Don't worry. Finish chewing. It's okay. Finish chewing. So I'll ask James a question while waiting for you to learn. So James, I mean, when you take them, is it more of the performance, the confidence on stage? What are some of the things that you teach the young people?
Yes, I teach them to believe in themselves,
Okay.
of which I keep showing them my childhood pictures and performances. So that's why I believe in kids. It's not actually for only kids, but I think I bring them to places like this so that they develop their, because every child should have their confidence and believe in his or themselves. Yes.
Wonderful. Mr. General, you
Thank
don't
you.
have any questions for me.
Thank
I
you.
just eating the food.
Thank you.
You won't contribute to the conversation.
This is orange juice, eh?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, please, how long have you been doing this? Have you asked?
You weren't even listening to the comment. I've not asked.
Okay, so I've been doing this fully from I think almost 7 to 8 years now. Yes.
That's good. Okay. Yeah.
So, when is your next performance?
I don't know.
You don't know? When it comes. So how do you prepare for a performance?
First of all, I train at home. When I get to where I'm going to perform, I also do I rehearse it to see if I'm okay. And when I'm going to perform, I get the confidence to perform.
Like you turn into another person.
Yeah.
Before you even mount the stage. So how can people find you? If they want you to perform at their events or want to engage your services, how can they reach out to you?
I'm on Instagram.
Hey, see you. She's 10, by the way.
10? Wow.
Instagram, YouTube, TikTok.
Yeah, everywhere.
When you type Inno the Poet or Innocentia Jacqua,
okay,
you'll find me there.
Wonderful. James, is that right?
Yes,
Those are
yes,
the
yes,
details.
sure,
and how
yes,
can people find you?
Okay.
People who want to engage you for
My
their...
personal account is Amando Status, and then if you want to follow my group, it's JHC, which is Jemati House of Creatives. And what we do is discovering talents and then we groom them. We don't just discover, but we discover, and then after discovering, we try to groom them. Yes.
Wonderful. Taster General.
So you've been doing poetry and then cooking too? Because it tastes nice, delicious. Yeah. For a poet, I'll say, what should I say?
Why you tell me?
Hello. This is world class. I'll take you to the French this thing very soon.
The French what?
Oh, the film and arts festival.
Oh, okay.
The Cannes Festival?
That one too.
Ladies and gentlemen, It's been an honor to have, the poet and Essential here. James, thank you so much.
Thank you.
For coming along with her as well, and for the work that you do. It's very important, and knowing that you yourself, you're very young. It's very laudable. It's very admirable to see that you're following your passion, and you're also giving space to young people who didn't have what you had in terms of the support and the grooming. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yay.
I'll see you on stage.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll see you on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, this is What's Cooking. My name is Apiorkor. I've been here today with Inno the poet, or Innocentia Jakwa. You heard her details, they're on the screen. Please reach out to her, engage her. You won't be disappointed. And if you have a young talent that you also want to expose to some of these little arts creatives in your home, then you can reach out to James as well. Once again, this show is sponsored by Kivo Hot Pepper. Go try everything that they have in their range. Tasty Tom, Mufa Kakra. Nah, yeah, Bebre. My name is Apiorkor. Need to finish these yam balls. I'll see you again.